Also, straight talks working from a fat truck.
We are back here at Miami Freedom Park. You can see right behind me, workers are present. This is Saturday, at the end of February, and we do have workers present on a Saturday. That's great news. Today, we're gonna walk around, see what we can see. This here would be kind of like the backside, I guess, of the stadium. So let's go turn the camera around, walk around, see what we can see. What kind of an update? They're moving and shaking, that's good. So we've walked down the road a little bit from where the park is. And these are some of the buildings that are part of the Mel Reese that are still stuck around. And workers seem to be using it right now. We've got a couple trucks moving around over there. And there is the back side of the stadium, or a side of the stadium we don't normally get to see. We can zoom in and see what's happening. Look at that. Crane isn't working at the moment, but it's ready. We're gonna get other angles as well, but we pan over here. Those are some of the stands already. You could see all the little steps and all that kind of stuff. So that's awesome. All right, we're now at the gate of the entrance of the stadium here for the workers. For the workers. I don't know if this will ever be turned into anything for actually us that attend, but you can see we've got a security lady right there, and you can actually see some workers up there. Awesome. It is still hard to figure out what everything is, but it's coming together. Okay, you guys have seen this spot before, you know, showing you where we're standing. But it really is amazing that in the past, I would stand here and it would feel like the stadium was so far away. Like it was, you know, when they were clearing the dirt and all that kind of stuff and doing some of the pounding of the sand that we saw for a long time, it felt like it was so far away. But it is so close right now to where I'm standing. It is crazy. You know, this section here, when we looked at the renderings and things, it sounds like this is where a hotel will go, which would then butt right up against the stadium. And here's kind of, we were showing some of the stands on over here. And you know, like I said, over here you could kind of see some, like right over here, you could kind of see some of the you know, the cutouts for, you know, where rows of seats will go, you know, steps, if you will, as a stadium has, you know, you step up. But look at all that. It looks like it's all like, there's so much wood, it seems like, in this stadium. And again, I don't know anything about construction. I don't know what they should use, but it just feels different than my experience watching them build Chase Stadium. Chase Stadium, it felt like a little bit more of an erector set that you're just kind of putting together by numbers. Whereas this really feels, you know, kind of more custom built, like built to last, which obviously one is the temporary stadium, one is the permanent, and so that all makes sense, but it really is a huge difference and it's super interesting. We've walked down just a couple hundred feet maybe, and here is the water, little canal that separates the hotel and then over the airport area from the stadium. But I know Ed always likes to show these little critters. So let's see some of the wildlife that is here. enjoying the view of Miami Freedom Park. These are not alligators. Little iguanas. These actually aren't that little though. All right, here we are, looking between some trees. And again, get a better look. We got a guy up here on this cherry picker type thing, putting in some work on a Saturday. Again, you see this water. We were just over there a few minutes ago looking at the iguanas. Now we're getting an amazing view here. So much going on. You can hear all the guys yelling at each other from the distance, just working, pounding away. Awesome. I'm speechless right now. This is just so cool. All right, we're now at the top of the parking garage here at the Sheraton for our, what could be our final view. Maybe we'll try another angle. You could kind of see through right here and see where the field will be, right through there. Obviously nothing yet. You can see through there. Again, all the workers are present today. So this is similar to what we saw when they were building Chase Stadium, that, you know, as you got further along, they started having crews working, you know, like 7 days a week. Even into the evening, they have floodlights out there. So we should start seeing some of that here. It's crazy how tight this is though, to the edge. The stadium is, you know, they're not wasting any space. You see this gap right here. It's not a lot of room, what would be the stadium. And obviously there's gotta be some walkways for us. And then it's basically this water, and then the Sheraton Hotel. So it's really, really, you know, cramming everything in there nice and tight so they can maximize their space. Wish we could see one of these cranes hauling something. That's always cool when that happens, but not today. But everybody's up pounding away at stuff. We're getting there, folks. As we're walking along, we see Savannah Bananas are in town. That might be why the traffic I had coming down here. They are staying here at the Sheraton. If you don't know who the Savannah Bananas are, check them out. They sell out baseball stadiums all around, playing kind of like goofy baseball. We're gonna have to get up there one day and get a different angle of the stadium on the Metro, or the MIA mover, Metro mover, whatever it's called. All right, we're in our final angle here alongside this on-ramp. See the backside of the stadium here. Nothing going on here. We'll have to look at the plans to see what's planned, I forget. But water treatment facility, and then stadium just beyond that. I'm probably not supposed to be on this road here. I mean, walking on the kind of like the breakdown strip might not be the safest thing to do, but we get the angles we can, try to be as safe as we can. Just another kind of walking view, as you can see what I'm seeing. Not much to see on this side of things, on this side of the Sheraton, but peeking through a little bit, you can still see tips of cranes. I'm telling you, this hotel right here it's going to be a prime spot for, you know, people that maybe are coming from out of town and they want to spend the night next to the stadium. This would be a good spot. These Savannah Bananas, Savannah, Georgia, they travel in large groups because I've seen 4 of these tour buses. There's one there, there's a couple up here, and then there was one behind me. So they are very likely filling up this hotel. Here's a better view of the hotel Savannah Bananas are staying at. And like I said, I think could be a good spot for people that maybe, let's say you want to travel, you're coming from West Palm, you want to spend the night. I mean, it's a long drive back home, so it kind of makes sense. You know, stay at the hotel. You know, they are building a hotel next to the stadium, but this one already is here. And I would imagine their rates are going to probably go up. I don't know. I'm sure they're expensive already, but I would think once the stadium's built, it'll probably go up. Probably won't be cheap, but I have a great view. We've shown this before, but here's the Tri-Rail station across the street from the Sheraton. So what do you guys think? Should the next time I do one of these videos, now there'll probably be a couple of videos in between with Ed coming here because he lives in Miami, whereas I don't. But should we take the Tri-Rail from, say, North Broward, Pompano area and see how long it takes? Should we, you know, for our next video, should we use public transportation and see what it might be like? Let me know in the comments. If we get enough comments telling me to take the Tri-Rail, I will. Coming up again on another angle. See the plane flying over? Look how low those planes come. Look how low those planes are. Something I feel like as I'm walking around, that this stadium is only really 5,000 seats more, or around 5,000 seats more than Chase Stadium. Chase Stadium holds around, what, 19, 20,000 since they added those seats in the corners. This is going to be a 25,000 seat stadium, but it just feels bigger. It just feels more substantial than the stadium. And I'm guessing it's a big part of that is the whole erector set type of thing that is Chase Stadium, whereas this will not be that. And you could see that, like, the pillars that are holding up the stands are concrete. Not sure if the stands themselves will be metal like they are in Chase. Time will tell, but it feels like it will be sturdier, which is good. But it just feels bigger, feels more grandiose, which is great. I mean, that's the idea. We want to be here, want to be the crown jewel, want to be an international team. You've got have to have like an international quality stadium. This just may be, just might be. It's feeling bigger, feeling better. Longer drive for some of us, but for those of you that are in Miami, it's awesome. It's gonna no excuses for those people that did not want to drive north. You have no excuse now. No excuse starting next year when the stadium opens in 2026. And yes, I think it will actually open in 2026. I know some of you that maybe, you know, watching this from outside the country may wonder, why only 25,000 seats? I mean, this is football. This should have 40, 50,000 seats. But it's still football or soccer here in the United States. And let's be honest, currently, we have a 20,000 seat stadium that on a regular basis we can't fill. And we have the world's best player on our team in Messi. And we still can't quite fill that stadium on some nights. Or maybe they sell the tickets, but the people don't go because, you know, or is it because, you know, bots are buying them up, trying to resell. Either way, a larger stadium wouldn't work in this town. It's a tough sports town. Just ask the Marlins. Just ask the Dolphins that that don't fill the stadium on a regular basis. Hell, the Marlins never did. And that's just down the road from here. So 25,000 seems perfect. The other reason they may not be filling the stadium also is Inter Miami kind of price gouging people and making it unaffordable to a lot. But look, if you can't afford Inter Miami tickets, it sucks. But there is another option. You can go see Miami FC in the USL Championship. We just talked about the USL Championship going to Division 1 on the live show we did on Wednesday. You should check that out. Full conversation with Carter Krishnaiyer about USL potentially trying to compete with MLS. So, lots of stuff here on the channel. Lots of reasons that the stadium might be considered small in your eyes. But if you're following MLS for a long time, you know this is about the right size. Most of the stadiums in the league are about that size. So, anyways, give me your thoughts in the chat, and we'll see you next time. Oh, and by the way, this was filmed on March 1st, not end of February. I got my days mixed up. This is your March video. Thanks, everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.